Hey guys, how's it going? This is Julian of Billy Collector, and I'm really glad to have you back on the channel. So, welcome back. Tell you, I've been out of it since I had to do some things that need a little bit more of my attention, tell you honestly, but now I'm making my return and wanted to show you guys a part of my collection as I usually do. And this is being a month of horror, and as we get into the spirit of Halloween, a shows a horror film. So it's actually a collection of horror films. Not to beat around the bush any longer, let me show you already. So it is the Blood Island Collection limited Blu-ray box set, and this was actually released by Severin Films. I believe it was 2018, the latter part of 2018, as I can remember when it was released, and they were able to release about 3,500 copies of this box set. So a little bit of background on the movies themselves. So the films in this box set were actually produced by a company known Hemisphere Pictures that made American Filipino productions, headed by Eddie Romero, national artist from the Philippines, and Kane Lin. So they found a potential in the market to make this kind of film. So by looking at the cover alone, so these are monster creature films, and if we're gonna go ahead and look at the synopsis of each of these movies, they seem to follow that storyline from the island of Dr. Moreau, a book that was often translated into films already throughout time. Romero co-directed 3 of the 4 films with director De Leon, also national artist from the Philippines, and when they were released, they actually received negative reviews from film critics all over. But the screenings at Midnight Drive-In theaters brought a unique sense of appreciations for these movies, and flash forward to several decades later had generated a cult following for the franchise. So let me give you again a closer look of the cover art, the box art. Okay, so there's the spine. As you can see, you have there 4. There is a man, Brides of Blood, Mad, Doctor of Blood Island, and Beast of Blood. Okay, at the back, I'm sorry about the glare there. I like the fact they didn't put in the specs that should be inside in the movies. Okay, and showing you, I got 268 out of 3,500. Alright, so let's dig into the movies individually. Let me show you each case. So just gonna show you the spines for all of the 4 movies there. Okay, and let's start with Beast of Blood. So Beast of Blood is the only movie in the collection that's solely directed by Eddie Romero, and is one that's actually not available and not sold separately. So you got to have the box set to have this particular movie, Beast of Blood. And moving on to the next one, just to have that one there. Alright, so we have There Is a Man, which is the sort of a prequel of the 4. Okay, so it's the only movie as well that's shot in black and white. Right, so you can see there some stills, and inside you have the disc. what I like about this release is they have lots of special features. So, you know, it's always good to have a lot of them, or even some of them, but this one has a lot of them, so that's good. So, Mad Doctor of Blood Island for me is the most special of the four, because as you can see there, has 2 discs. So you have the Blu-ray on the right side, and under this art card you have the soundtrack. Okay, so soundtrack disc as the bonus disc there, and the art card that you actually saw there, you have art at the front, and then when you actually flip this one, you have the track listing there. So see the track listing for Tito Arevalo's soundtrack. Okay, so again, that's Mad Doctor of Blood Island. And the last one of the bunch is Brides of Blood. Now, I really like the purple on the cover art here, and the design of the creature is very, very scary. Okay, so just the same, there's a bunch of features. Okay, and these movies actually, I believe 3 out of 4 of these films feature the late veteran actor Eddie Garcia from the Philippines. So glad to see him here immortalized. So there you have it. I'm really glad to have this collection. You know, this title is part of my collection because, as I said, this is a limited edition Blu-ray box set, and currently it's already out of print. So if you see this on Amazon or eBay, you're likely to see, you know, jacked up prices. So glad to have this one before it went very, very high. Thank you very much, guys, for watching today's video, and if you like what you saw, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel. That would help me a lot, and so that you'll be notified on our future video uploads. Alright, so that's it for now. Goodbye.